But yeah, I think Japan, this experience might make us a better team.
You want to break down this draft for us as we go through it?
Yeah.
I mean, draft meta is like that only, right? Hoopa, Gyarados, everything's broken right now. I mean,
Oh, that band.
I mean, we got bodied by a Talon
Yeah.
in our games.
Yeah, Talonflame making it through a decent amount of ban phases.
I mean,
but you're right.
current
so
meta of Pokemon Unite, I would say there are too many good picks and the bans are very less.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to pick some broken, you have to give some broken to your opponents as well.
Yep.
Makes sense. Yeah, Zeraora first pick. I mean, likely the Psyduck going over to Insomnia. That feels extremely strong. I actually don't know if we've seen Insomnia play a lot of Psyduck.
I think Insomnia in general, they have better ideas about the game. Like in our game, there was Waterfall Gyarados with Potion.
Yeah.
And he's playing like weakness focus, he's very tanky.
Yeah, and Rocky Helmet,
I
by
mean,
the way.
he's using, I think, they're like a ex-MOBA team or something. They're using old MOBA concepts where they're playing the all-rounder like a tanky, sacrificial type.
Oh, okay. Gyarados no more. Obviously, in the banning phase, we gotta find a new Pokemon.
I mean, if you notice, they don't play with healers. They have like Miraidon, Xpishare, and they play tanky cores, so they don't need healers.
Mewtwo, Mew.
I mean, this is like a very one-dimensional game. Obviously, like some LG will win the tournament and they'll create the meta and people will follow that meta, right?
Yeah.
They have, I mean, I respect this team because they try something new, which is very rare in this game.
100%. Like that? Okay, just like that.
Crowd is a big fan of Phalanx. Yeah, they love it. It's unique, it's different, you don't see it too much, so.
Triple all-rounder composition. I mean, when's the last time we saw something like that? It's kind of wild, too.
I mean, on paper, alter ego drafts looks more scarier, I feel.
Yeah. Confession has scared us all.
This
for
damage
quite some
numbers on
time.
Zeraora feels very weird. I don't think the math is mathing in this.
Zacian is weird. I don't think we've seen Alter Ego play Zacian yet, have we?
No, we've seen very
But
little.
in their regional league, they only flipped with Zacian and they qualified. Zacian is
Whatever
like, I
it
feel
takes.
it's like a safe, safe. It's like a secure Pokemon, I feel.
Yeah, it's pretty massive. That Unite move, one of the best secures in the game for sure.
I love the Phalanx out of Insomnia. That's just something that Usakazu was saying, that, hey, we've got the beat on this type of stuff. We're okay picking it in these situations.
Also going full circle, using the first set that they had on broadcast, and then using it in the last set that they're going to have on broadcast.
Yeah.
Why not?
No critical hit damage, like really kind of being the mainstay on the other side to try to counter Zacian a little bit with how many boosted autos you have in the Razor Claw, but other than that, Phalanx just going to be going mostly for that huge combo play.
Let's see what this Phalanx can do. Here we go, our grand finals, Alter Ego, your purple team, Insomnia, your orange team. This is a best of 5 between these two squads to see who will win the Asia Champions League. Shindy has to feel great getting Zeraora going into the grand finals, man. Yes, right?
Especially after coming off of a huge Zeraora moment in the last games. I mean, really the entire tournament. Shindy's been such a hard player to control. A lot of teams have really tried with bans and stuff. They've never really found a great way, I think.
I mean, even Alter Ego was struggling for a while, right? But suddenly it's featured meta and Shingdi's back.
Yeah, they do feel like a team where if there's a Shingdi meta, they're in a good spot, and what a good early game push.
Hey, opener to Alter Ego. They got to feel good on this. Tons of pressure now. Psyduck gonna have to sit on pad, and they're fine just taking the wild Pokemon out from under him.
Massive early game pressure from Alter Ego. Insomnia gonna have to play farther back, even with the Psyduck, you know? Notably a great defensive supporter.
I feel like we haven't seen too many games in this tournament where Insomnia has been behind really significantly at the start. Oh yeah, this is a huge invade. I didn't even realize that was their side.
Yeah.
Slime is relentless.
Yep. Taking both ball toys, playing the Scyther. Played both variations of that Pokemon.
Yeah. Are we now thinking that the Scizor was a misclick?
Usually Insomnia, I think they play steady in the laning phases. After mid-base, they do a 4-man play in some lane. Let's see if that's still the case, but the Scyther is probably getting some free stats. He's the only one who plays Scyther, by the way, in this region. No one else plays Scyther.
I feel like every region has one. Yeah, they've got one Scyther player.
The last have North have like 13. All right, I mean, that's like the average crazy. Bug comp broken.
Seen this movie before?
Yeah. Yeah, you've been on the receiving end of a spider. That's a tough one to deal with. Yeah, Insomnia looking great. Early game start from Slime. I mean, Sasha getting a few early levels, but after that, immediate shutdown by Insomnia.
Slime is 9.
Soon's in the enemy central on this side duck as well, buying a ton of time.
Why not? He's bigger than them.
Big duck on premises.
8 minute level 9, not bad.
Yeah, could be worse. Yeah, this has got to be one of the, maybe the best Scyther player in the world, honestly.
Oh,
Gets
boy,
shut
that's
down.
a pick.
Yeah,
I cursed that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Cursing that immediately.
Caster curse is a thing.
Yeah, good. You're aware of it too.
Yeah.
We're well aware.
Oh, barely getting out of there, maybe getting out of there.
Yeah.
Interesting Unite move. They really didn't get much out of it. I mean, pushed them back, but that's about it.
Maybe just trying to get positional advantage on the basement Reggie, right?
Yeah.
Bullying them so far back, doing the ready to go in.
Yeah. The beat up combo is there trying to steal that objective, but you just at half HP already. Just can't risk jumping in.
Zero or jump in though.
Krasnot to set that one up too.
Yeah.
Did have the pull together moment.
Oh, Fairly's cut off.
If there's a part of Failing's kit that is the worst, it's its Unite move. It's not very good.
No call outs! Oh, crazy.
my.
Genuinely crazy.
This kind of feels like it's turning into a Slime versus
Yeah. Everybody else is a bit of a supporting cast at the point in time. One's got a Confe, one's got a side down.
Going back in years, wild work.
had a side.
Okay.
Oh.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, never count out Shingy. And not in a moment like
Only
this.
hopping off to eating shots in the S tier play.
Wow. The comfy carry.
He did give away a lot of XP though.
That's true.
On Zerora. I mean, Scyther died to Zerora twice.
Yeah, Shingy at 12 now, by far the biggest character in the lobby. Scary moment for poor Z-Ray here. Don't have your night move.
Yeah, Z-Ray's getting caught a lot right now. Wow.
What was the Italia on Unite there? That was
Maybe a little optimistic.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, they knew some allies were coming, but still.
Shingdi getting a double while this is happening, by the way. So they're
Wow.
all
Yeah.
just trading.
Whoa, whoa, 2 in a row.
Nice.
Okay, there you go, Z-Ray. Made up for it.
Revenge.
That snipe has to feel good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all mobile players also, by the way. So I think
Yeah.
I don't know how much difference it is in Switch on mobile, but I think Switch is a little bit better in aiming styles, right?
First snipe shot.
Yeah.
Defend mobile till I'm gone, but
Complete trade here.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just going for the top path.
Just 2 ships of the night.
Are they going to do this and then try to break it and then go take Reggie and push it down to their main base at 430?
exactly. Right. Side up.
Give us another check mark.
Yeah, exactly.
How is the duck still standing,
Crazy.
brother? That card. That Pokemon is so good.
Oh,
Can we survive?
on. Go, go,
Wow.
go! Oh, no. Really devastating right there. Scyther on a mad dash away at the moment. Oh, Phalanx going down again.
Yeah, cutting them off before they can really do anything.
Krasnot again, a double up stun.
Ice has been playing well on this Confe too.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh my!
two.
Oh my!
Whoa.
Oh, I genuinely thought we were going to be looking at 3.
Maybe playing a little too well in the Confe. It's higher level than Zacian at points, which is going to hurt that EXP
Why
share.
haven't we seen more Buzzwolves?
Yeah. Yeah, Sikazu going to bring in this thing back a little bit. Sliding in range now is going to make this so good. Oh, Beyond puts together 2. Oh, wait, that's how Grassnot works on Phalanx? That's so unfortunate. You get pulled into a trooper. Oh, no. Ah.
Phalanx has so many funny interactions.
Like, truly.
It's the best.
Yeah. Good into Inteleon, though. Hide behind your little beat-up guys, allow them to take the slam shot damage.
Yep.
I mean, there's something with Comfy and Asian teams. They're just too good with the Comfy speedsters, the
Yeah.
Zoros, the Zoraks.
Yeah, the duo's nasty.
Like some hyper carry stuff going on.
Yeah, I mean, Xingdi's 14
Yeah.
right now.
Seeing at the levels, it doesn't feel like a 150 lead game, right?
No, yeah,
No,
this should be
yeah.
a slide. But I mean, 3 level 13s on Insomnia.
Ooh.
Too close to count there. Man, Z-Ray's found another level in this game.
Z-Ray's been electric all day.
Great buff before the final stretch as well. They're gonna just melt them.
Inteleon's gonna do around 6,000 damage with each snipe
Oh,
shot.
they're taking the fight to them.
Wow, this is really
Straight out
aggressive.
Z-Ray is what they wanted. Everyone gets buckled.
Oh man.
This
Oh
is
man.
Wow,
Alter Ego's gonna flip.
this might be over.
Slime not getting to Z-Ray is brutal.
Wow. Whoa! What a snipe shot. Oh man.
Well, that was approximately perfect. Not over yet, but
I mean,
Yeah, why not?
unbelievable.
Why not? It'd be an Inteleon.
I mean, Z-Ray just looks insane.
they kind of all look insane. If I'm being honest, everybody on that team. Honestly, everybody on both teams this game. This was like a
Get
highlight.
more points in.
Yeah, guys, in Scorp though.
Who still has shields?
Got
Okay,
other
there's
shields. but
It's
they're-
small
they're
shield.
backing up.
Oh no! Do they think they have the
Oh
lead?
no.
This is
Oh
concerning.
boy.
It is.
Oh wait, this isn't over.
Comfey has to have a shield, right?
There we go.
They can make that happen.
Xingdi and Comfey both have shields.
It's
and then
just
you
gonna be a close battle warning though, right?
Yes.
Am I doing my math correct?
Less than 20.
They have to know. They're behind by so much.
Yeah, I would say, well, they're gonna
They
hit
might
close
need them
battle,
for
but
the counter push.
All right,
though.
we have Xingdi. We have
three
Xingdi Ice
unites.
making their way on the top side. So
Yeah, but can they hold here is the question.
this is scary. I mean, this is a 5-player push.
94. Holy.
They still get enough with that score if they can defend this permanently.
Yeah, Slime
Wow.
taking the K1 Inteleon.
It's so small. It's so small for us.
Lead right now. There's still 30 seconds left in
Okay,
this
yeah,
match.
they have to run though. You gotta run, dude.
Can anyone respawn in time?
Unite over the wall to go faster. Penta, by the
Penta
way,
went
from
from
Xingdi. No, they're gonna make it. They're 100%.
Luna's the
Why are
only
you
one
even
who's gonna
farming that?
spawn.
Just score! Just score!
No one can spawn anytime.
You don't need 5 more points!
Wow.
That's too much! Wow, what a match! First one of Grand Finals.
That was something.
You made us all pretty nervous, Alter Ego.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What a way to start. Gee, Xingdi with a penta. That final moment defending those goals. Crazy stuff.
That's a bingo mark, if that matters at this point.
Oh, that's true. We're going for blackout. Yeah, give me that.
Top left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
We almost had less than 10.
Yeah, we had Slash on earlier in your seat talking about how Insomnia is just extremely good at countering their own metagame. So honestly, landing on a side of the bracket that was all Japanese
Yeah,
teams, pretty good look for them.
They were feasting.
Well, Hoopcon, they're also greatly again getting rid of that Gyarados. I like that. They're really, I mean, definitely these teams have had plenty of time to study each other over the course of the tournament.
It's a potion Gyarados.
Yeah.
Terrifying Gyarados.
I mean, we're setting ourselves up to be going into the same tanks here, the same wells.
They took Buzz.
Okay.
Yep.
I like this a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an interesting thought, right? So now we have Buzz, Umbreon. We're gonna have to see what they want to play instead.
It's interesting into Insomnia where like one of the only speedsters they play are Talonflame, like you were mentioning, but then Slime has a host of speedsters they can, but they don't normally go into double speedster comps where we see so much Buzzwole play.
Yeah.
Are we going to see a Snorlax gutter pick?
You think?
Oh, I thought Ice for sure was going to go Comfey.
Yeah, I mean, well, there you go. The Inteleon does not surprise me here. That was so good. And we're back on Phalanx. I mean, I really don't think, as you talked about before, it wasn't Phalanx that cost them the game. It was the Phalanx player that really made a tough call there. I mean, they're really deep and they got caught.
I do think they are picking it for this Inteleon, like every single time. That's the matchup they want to make happen. I mean, you can reduce some of the crits, of course, but those beat up bodies, blocking slam shots, you can try to play around it. It looks okay.
Right or wrong, but the way I think about the game is like if Inteleon is given away, some sort of healing is necessary, I feel. But these guys seem to think otherwise. They just want to dive the attacker and kill him, I guess. But
they were doing a pretty good job of diving Z-Ray earlier in the game, right? They caught out Z-Ray like 2 or 3 different times, specifically Buzzwole, I think a lot of the time was doing it. But when it came to the late game, Z-Ray had infinite space and did infinite damage, and that was it.
but he did get his Inteleon again, which doesn't feel good for
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Z-Ray pretty excited to have that Pokemon locked in yet again.
Ice with the easiest grand finals run ever, just having to keep being comfy.
Yeah.
Must
All
be
right,
very
guys,
nice
go
winning
do
on
it.
Comfy, right?
Yeah, by their own admission, saying that they are the better Comfey and Snorlax than their teammates. So
Yeah.
it was a bold claim.
A little bit of self-trash talk from Ice. That was kind of funny.
Oh, no one on Alter Ego could defend themselves, but
Yeah.
but Ice
They were standing
still
like
dropping
3
that
feet from
ball.
us, but
I mean, Trevenant feels like a god in this game, apart unless if he takes 2 snipes and he just dies instantly. But yeah,
Feels
It's
great
pretty
unless
good
it's
with
playing
other
against the
Pokemon.
stuff on the other side.
all things in Unite are humbled in the face of a snipe shot.
True.
but the current state of Unite, I feel like as long as you're good at some Pokemon, it's usable. Like before, it used to be very one-dimensional and only 6-7 Pokemons were meta, right? I think everything is playable right now, which is good.
So what?
I think Phalanx being in this lobby is a pretty good proof of that
it's a
concept
pretty good indication.
right now.
Yeah.
Larian Rapidash next.
If Phalanx wins this final, our rank games are doomed.
But if it loses, we're safe.
The nice thing is, I don't think anyone who's ruining ranked games are watching this right now. I don't think they're making these decisions. I think they're just saying, I like Cinderace.
Spriggles is talking about the Pikachu with the leftover.
Yeah. You out there with the leftover.
Which happens to be me.
I love leftover. Slime strikes first this time.
Yeah. Getting the eject out is nice too. Forcing 9-4 all the way back.
Yeah, so Kazu going to be playing the Hornleech Curse build, most likely. We did see Pain Split from this team earlier, but it was when Obion was playing the tank Trevenant.
They rotate through their own center area, just trying to like stop them from, saying like, maybe we'll just pick off his blue buff. They're still there, still looking. Slime
Yes.
can easily take this. Good confirm on.
There it
Yep,
is.
exactly.
Did he get that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He's got
he's
blue buff.
going here.
Oh wait,
Wait, no.
he had blue buff. I'm 100% sure he had blue buff.
I think he had it before
had
that,
it
and then it
before.
faded just now.
I thought for sure they got it. Wait, did Zera again not get it? Was it the Comfey that got it?
It's got to be Comfey.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, interesting.
That was like a cool magic trick. It disappeared from the side that got it and was on the side that didn't get it.
Psyduck is immortal. Like, truly immortal of a Pokemon. That is crazy.
Just walked away from it. They were like, we're not getting that. Z-Ray getting hunted down again, by the way.
These guys always trade top pad for like scoring and stuff bottom, usually, Highness.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty frequent game plan of theirs.
Their Psyduck like still around, haven't gone down yet.
Well, what can KO it? Simply enough.
Well, that maybe.
That might do it.
Full combo.
The tech.
The eject backwards and the smackdown. It's fun. This is good. Yeah.
Looks clean. Yeah, 94. This has been their best Pokemon, without question. It's been the
I
most
mean, usually all the SEA teams, they just like to sell top pad for free and to get more scaling on their. So usually people will just like do the Regirocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Just ignore top set fully.
A beat up combo going a little bit short of Inteleon and not going to get the KO, but they got the teammates there. Jeez, Z-Ray will go down, but at what cost? Taking 2 before they go.
Z-Ray was really far forward there. That was really tough. And, yeah, they're just taking apart one by one. Oh, actually, they were able to defend and at least draw them away with this Buzzwole. 94 strong enough.
You got to push through a side up.
They're going to have to rip through it again. Already at half.
Here's Z-Ray.
Side shot.
No! God.
How predictable.
There's a big red line on it. Get in the way.
He's feeling it, I think.
Oh, yeah. He's not missing. Yeah, and now Shingdi can start getting involved in some of these bigger fights. Level 9 does have their full combo. We got a Config. Ice likely not going to be leaving Shingdi's side for the remainder of this match.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Oh, they're popping everything here. I'm trying to get some nice picks, but well, I think Albion's probably in a dangerous spot. I don't know if they make it out of this. Oh, Unites.
Oh!
Or Z-Ray.
Yeah, so he goes down. I still think Shingdi, you got to consider them favored. No! 2 on 3, not going to work out well. 2 on, like, what, 10 with Phalanx, I guess?
Yeah, that Revenant is not dying without intel on connecting snipes, I think, this game.
That was an interesting call to go back through that volt switch there. I mean, I know they thought like we could move in and really get them, but this charge was down. They should have at least waited a moment, it feels like.
Yeah, it was a little bit fast. I think if they had just started off with it, it could have been, they could have done it. Because I also thought they were going to potentially win that 1v3, if I'm being honest. The AoE damage is just so good on Zero Aura. That's the biggest thing about it. You like almost don't need to worry.
Side up taking a little bit of poke damage, but that's their side up. They're always going to be fine.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh. They're slamming the Mewtwo.
Okay,
Wow.
I see what you mean by the perma CC, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't believe 94 is still not KO'd. Obion gets one, but is going to go down ultimately.
Good grass knot. Wow. That was a really nice detach right there to block that side strike.
Yeah. Ice was correct. A great config player.
Yeah.
Alter Ego's
When
doing
Ice said they were good, they were correct.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, Alter Ego's doing such a good job of building up like a triple threat. Like if they're full diving Z-Ray, they still have to deal with so much damage from Shingdi. They deal with Shingdi. They have to deal with 94 dunking the people that are attacking Shingdi. It's gonna be so hard for them to deal with everybody all at once.
Ines is making 2 plays at once, like top pushing and...
Oh, great timing on the Mewtwo Iron Knight. I mean, good team communication.
Survives.
Oh no.
He's under half HP still.
I know, right?
It's a great escape up until that moment too.
Totally on a mad dash away, but Insomnia feeling great about their scoreline. Both have their tier 1s up, which Insomnia normally, or sorry, Alter Ego normally does not allow that to happen.
I'm also curious what happened in that last fight, by the way. Ice got KO'd like before the fight, like was off and somehow got picked. I'm not exactly sure how, but maybe he was blocking something important. I just genuinely didn't see it.
Okay. Set up, but wow.
Wow.
Revenant Unites.
Come on, dude.
They couldn't. Oh,
Looked like full fury for a moment there.
seriously. I think that Super timing great. If they let off that last curse, I think they genuinely get at least one more down before they go.
That was like a really nice flex, but it was super unnecessary because it's genuinely.
I mean, since 2 games there is so much fighting, even though there's a point if the levels are equal on both sides during Rayquaza, so the 100-point lead doesn't really matter. It's like down to a Ray fight, right?
Yeah. I'm actually not sure if Usakazu is going to get back an early Unite as well. Like, that was pretty late. That was like 2:45.
That was really late, yeah.
His tier 1 is still up. I don't think he's getting his Unite.
Oh, Obion taking so much damage. They're gonna bail.
This Trev without a healer feels very
Night
squishy.
2 is weird. This is the fight they want.
Wow, a defensive Mewtwo. Why you're
Position seems very wild.
Home for United is down 2. I mean, just slime as there is left.
great cover by Trevenant. Honestly, whoa! Usakazu hovering for slime so well with that orange.
Triple from the Trevenant.
Yeah.
That Scyther being at the best flank possible.
There we
best
go.
flank position possible there.
We got a series.
Yeah, we do.
Indeed.
Well, we get a little bit of an answer of how good Usakazu is at playing stuff other than Gyarados mostly. Extremely strong. That was a great showing.
I mean, I wouldn't feel like picking Phalanx after losing the first game, but
Yeah, go beyond the leaves.
yeah.
Confidence is important. We get the like close up here. Like, yeah.
I'd focus on Isakazu too.
Yeah.
That was great. They balled out.
Yeah, MVP level play there at the end.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, now just stunting on him a little bit with these Horn Leech plays.
This is good. I hope this is a close set. It feels like it should be.
I think Lusakazu and Slime definitely two of the.
I think games will feel easier for INS if they just ban the Inteleon, honestly. But
That's what I was saying.
yeah.
They found a way to win despite it. Phalanx got a way to work.
It's a great flank from Slime.
Maybe they think they want to beat the Inteleon and then pick a Scyther for a free kill. I don't know, but Scyther is usually good to kill Inteleons, but that guy seems like a very big problem early.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
But this was a on paper very good Revenant game.
Yeah, I think it looked
That's
great.
a great pick.
Oh.
Yep, that's that.
Yeah, there you go. Insomnia made it look good in the final 10 seconds as well. The crowd even more on your side. Good look.
There we go. Tying it up.
Pulling for.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably Alter Ego.
What a run from Insomnia. Sick stuff.
Just a reminder too, this is 3 out of 5, so we're not at match point yet for anybody out there who's watching.
That's right.
I know there are a few.
Always have those moments like you just saw. However, the early game from Slime on that Scyther is brutal.
Yeah, really tough to play against. Nope, no deviation from the Gyarados ban, Alter Ego. No, that is a bit of an ace for Insomnia, so you cannot let that slide. Insomnia gonna ban the Meowscarada and a Hoopa ban again from Alter Ego.
I think it's solid. I think this is good. Actually, I think the Meowscarada band's a little bit interesting. 94, I know you've been saying that 94's best Pokemon is the Buzzwole. I think the Meowscarada has been doing a lot of like behind the scenes, like heavy lifting too. I mean, they're both great, right? It's kind of like better or better.
Yeah, good point.
But again, like forcing them onto the Buzzwole doesn't feel like you're winning, if that makes sense.
We're just going back to the well here.
Yeah.
One thing that Insomnia's composition does incredibly well, obviously, is just the crowd control. We talked about, I think it was Slash talking about how tough that was to play, or how well it played for them as well, with this Mewtwo Y, Psyduck, Trevenant, I mean, just so many stuns. It allows Slime to have just a lot of opportunities to pick up big knockouts.
I mean, no fear in Alter Ego, going right back to it.
Yeah, Obeon likely not going to switch either, so we're going to see an identical draft. I think pick order a little different, but Pokemon selection.
I mean, Insomnia forging their personality in this tournament with how off the wall and how unpredictable they've been, have find themselves in this rhythm right here with this composition and going right back to it.
It's interesting seeing two curse items on the side of Insomnia, right? You've got Curse Trevenant playing a Curse Bangle, as well as Curse Instance on the Mewtwo Y. Really powerful counter to what they're trying to do, obviously, with the Comfey.
Yep.
So I think
you don't have any healing, you don't either.
yeah. Should be very powerful.
It's I'm still. I mean, I get the idea of the of the Phalanx, but it still doesn't seem like it's tanked enough shots for that to matter. Obviously, it's like a comfort pick, and it's fighting fine, and it's well, but I mean, honestly, at this point, I think they're probably just going for comfort picks, right? It kind of feels that way. They're obviously taking some great Pokemon, like the Mewtwo Y and the Psyduck, obviously, but I mean, Scyther is a comfort pick. That's probably a comfort pick. They're fighting fine with it. Maybe they just think at this point, World's qualifications on the line. You just stick with what you know, and it worked last game.
Yeah, I think there's definitely something to, well, if this Pokemon is whatever, if there was on a tier, if this Pokemon's B+ or something, but I'm S tier with it, that might be more powerful than Flavor of the Week, you know.
Yeah, and also people don't know how to fight it as well.
Yeah, very true.
And with Alter Ego taking this Umbreon, like game after game, it's not really like you have a better tank option in the mix that you'd really want to work with. maybe a Mamoswine, but the rest of your team doesn't really play well with that. So, yeah, having a different kind of flex pick, maybe a little bit more fun.
Pulled the slow smoke on the Phantom early.
Yeah, that's a really early slow smoke, actually. That's a great point. Low cooldown.
True.
Do you get it from Birds, actually? 40 seconds. I'm trying to do the math rapidly. I don't know slow smoke's cooldown, but you might.
It's pretty low now, isn't it?
Yeah, you might have it for first Birds if you use it already.
Scary bottom path here from Insomnia. Kind of feel like you just don't want any part of this. Their aura's here, but the fact you still have an EV means I don't feel like you're not getting much mileage.
I like Insomnia playing into the bottom path, though. Keep Z-Ray at Sobble at all costs, if at all possible, I suppose.
Oh, Slime coming down for a pretty heavy flank.
Yeah, feinted a top push, and then is immediately coming back down. Good stuff there.
Oh, catches. Did a ton of damage. Now it's going to be a more honest fight up in the center. Oh, it looked like maybe that was taken away by Xingdi, but hard to say.
Yeah, meets you wide a dangerous spot. It's a big push, but no punish. Of course, Volt Switch is going to give Xingdi the escape route they need.
That was less KOs than I thought there was going to be. That seemed like there was certainly something was going to happen. Although maybe it's just going to happen somewhere else on the map.
Unfortunate.
Double admit, I don't think they expected Drizzile to rotate up to help. I think they were expecting maybe a 1v1 versus the Sarah Aura.
A very slow Inteleon for Z-Ray, not hitting it yet, just ticking over to level 6 actually.
All right, 94.
Our third slow smoke of the game, I imagine.
Off cooldown.
Their buttons actually just stuck on their controller.
Great defense by 94, nice. Did a really good job to slow them down. Now they have a 4-player push potential. Scyther is going to be coming up for a flank though, so watch out from that central area.
Oh, they can get...
This is a great time to come up. It seemed like a lot of the attack cooldowns were off for 94, so they couldn't really punish it as well. I was about to say that 94 is really good at surviving as well, which would have been terrible timing. But they have been. So that was a really good time to push in because they're so good using their attacks defensively.
Hopefully hopping off just to A-press too is impressive in and of itself.
Yeah.
Last auto attack. All right, well, Z-Ray's got Inteleon now. I don't actually think those Chaos Trinkets too, I don't know if a Snipe Shot was even involved. It was just a whole lot of auto attacks. Those Fell Stingers giving you a little bit of critical hit, like boosts or whatever it is, you know, those boosted attacks are huge.
Certainly not a slouch, even just normal auto attacking. A lot worse in the game than that. And we get the steal. No, not this time.
Okay, there we go. So Phalanx body blocking almost the entirety of that red ice, but obviously it's very long, obtuse body.
Yeah.
Able to stop any Snipe Shot from hitting the red ice.
A lot of body to use for a block, that's for sure.
Yep.
You can cover like 270 degrees with the angle of an objective with one failing.
Hey, Trooper, welcome to the team. Get in the line. You're next.
Not fast enough to stop the score.
I think we saw another
Slime
attempt.
popping a Unite move there to get Z-Ray.
Oh, yeah, great point. Trade?
Did we switch off from, was it Magical, or sorry, was it Grass Knot last time?
It was Grass Knot last game,
Now
and
it's
yes, and
Magical.
now it is Magical.
Yeah, that's an interesting difference.
Kazu, but almost no damage taken either way. I love the camera following the Snipe Shot.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like that a lot. We gotta be watching those. I mean, those Snipe Shots devastating at any point in the game.
Like the off-screen, all of a sudden you just see the Snipe Shot ride in and just walk on somebody. Oh, good hit on the front.
Like that.
Wow. Z-Ray's still standing, tons of HP. Can they get to them?
Yeah, and again, it's a Z-Ray situation where they start that fight, taking the KO. Wild work there. Regieleki gonna be the next main objective. A lot of Pokemon really low, but Alter Ego taking this opportunity just to farm up that experience that just populated on the top side.
Yep, I think that's a good call.
Usakazu's been unstoppable this game as well. I think is it them in the other area, other center area invading. They're just being an absolute menace, feeling invincible, and they're not afraid to brawl. I mean, they get so much sustain, they get so much damage back with the curse. I mean, I think maybe eventually they'll fall right here, but look at this, they're just wasting so much time. Even with their highest damage Pokemon, they're actually going to be able to turn this around and survive.
Dust Devil formation from the Phalanx, jumping all the way in and earning themselves a KO. Comfey on top of an Umbreon might be one of the most terrifying Pokemon to try to knock out. You're looking at around a full-length Marvel movie's worth of time to get that KO.
Only second as terrifying to try and take down than this normal Trevenant, apparently.
Yeah.
who 1v3'd until their team could rotate into the enemy center area and help them.
That's a crazy amount of defense. Obion will pick up the Regirock. If you wanted a little bit more tank, why not take the Regirock buff defense? The whole squad. Oh, another latent hitbox situation with the Psychic Circle picking up the Masquerada.
I'm really surprised Alter Ego went back into this well.
Which one?
This composition here.
Entirety, yeah.
I kind of love their composition, gotta be honest.
I just don't, well, it just doesn't look effective.
Yeah, honestly, I was talking so much about this Buzzwole pick. I think it might be one of the first things you try to change up. Have a little more poke damage to try to take down Usakazu and punish this no healer composition. But so far, not the case.
Usakazu's playing out of their cord right now.
Yeah, I gotta say,
I think Z-Ray on Glaceon would look better into this than what they're doing right now.
I like this action from Game 4 was like that, right? Earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Game 1 they won.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hooking.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
That damage reduction is very clear.
Crazy.
Right there.
Like, they're able to absorb a lot of those where no other Pokemon can.
Oh!
Okay.
What a catch. Look at Trevenant right there. What a Horn Leech.
Usakazu is gapping
I
everyone
know.
right now.
I'm happy you all got the chance to speak with him a little bit because what a superstar.
I love Trevenant. It's one of those Pokemon that people really get to show off how good they are.
Yeah, Trev is so fun. So good.
Especially this moveset in particular. Woodhammer's got some really cool style moments as well, but this one, I mean, with the resets and everything, it just looks so clean.
Yeah, the tech with Woodhammer being able to, readjust enemies is really cool. But, whoa.
Oh my, that was scary.
Insomnia clearly did not watch the LG game.
Yeah.
At least on game 1.
Slime is ready. Slime wants blood.
Buzzwole trapped. This crowd control from this composition is just so ridiculous to try to play a Buzzwole into.
whoa, I think you pulled the last thing you want to pull right there.
They're just going for it. They're spacing out with the duck, but I think they've got a good chance.
So scary.
To this.
Great Horn Leech. Here they go. They're looking for the secure. Can they get in? Another mess. There was a Psychic pushing them out. Holy Insomnia.
Shinny just can't move. Just simply cannot move. Insomnia locked down that team fight. Yeah, pulling a Phalanx with Unite move, a terrifying thing to see.
Yeah, you pull in the Phalanx. Nice. Just barely got it.
Doug.
Between Psyduck and Trevenant, you just could not get in. There was absolutely nothing you could do to get in that pit.
I don't think 94 can play this Buzzwole into this composition. It's just too much crowd control to really be effective, at least without a Blissey or something along those lines to help it out.
I was actually just about to say.
I can put it around the trophy and then swap it out for a fake dummy trophy.
All right. We've all seen National Treasure. We know how that goes.
I did bring my usual case of dummy trophies just in case we need it.
Perfect. I don't think we'll need it. Oh, no, for the dummy trophy. Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, band's gonna be relatively the same. I mean, I think
Alter Ego on the other side of the draft here.
actually chooses second pick position after that last one.
Allows them to be more reactionary and gives them more information to adjust with.
Insomnia's been getting Psyduck in a lot of these drafts. Yeah, I think it is worthy of getting that first pick. So no Alter Ego, if they want to take the Zero Aura yet again, they will have the chance to.
Yeah.
No Blissey though to combo with it.
Yeah, they've got to change something, right? I do like the second pick change. They got the same picks, just in a better order for themselves, and they're going to get the last pick.
If we run it back, like, this is a mistake for Alter Ego. They need to do something else.
Yeah, I mean,
This is not working.
They gave him Tree.
Ooh, Talonflame would be an interesting choice. We've not seen that Pokemon pop up yet from the scene. But ooh, Z-Ray gonna leave the Inteleon and ice on the Wigglytuff.
That's a way to cleanse.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're going into brand new uncharted waters.
Are we cleansing all the CC with the Unite?
Yeah.
Is that the entire plan here?
Yeah, 94 is like, I need something.
Is there any chance
We
you
need another
you
damage
go
spiker
Darkrai?
here.
Darkrai could be there. Gengar,
Gengar,
currently
yeah.
the option for 94 being hovered. Zacian could return to it, like you just mentioned. That Wigglytuff Unite move could give it a little bit more freedom in that final Rayquaza moment. Just trying to get a big secure. No way! The last second rotation to Gengar.
I don't understand what game we're watching anymore, if I'm being honest. Imagine showing somebody this screenshot and saying this is the final, potentially the final game of the tournament of like maybe one of the most difficult tournaments we've ever had in our entire game's life.
Also, camera's not on us, but I was visually the only one excited about seeing Gengar in this room.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is confirmed.
Well, I'm excited to see it, but I'm also perplexed. When I look at Alter Ego's comp, it's either that they cracked the code or they want a few players able to just start packing their bags during game. So they brought some bad Pokemon. They're going to get KO'd pretty fast.
Or what happened is that FN had the curse of Gengar, and by losing to Alter Ego with Gengar, they passed on the curse of Gengar.
No.
And so they simply need to get it away before the tournament.
Scary. Passing it along.
Yeah, that is scary.
I do actually like Gengar though. It's a fun pick. It also could do enough damage to kind of deal with this Trevenant potentially. I mean,
They needed something that can do damage, right? Like, we all agree that.
One nice thing
Has
about
swapped. So Obeon's on the Trevenant now, playing more defender focused with Assault Fest, and we do have Usakazu on the Guard Chomp.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The nice thing about Gengar is outside of Trevenant, I wouldn't even be worried about Trev too much as Gengar. You've got to KO everything else, you know?
Okay, here we go.
All right, this goes to game 5. We cannot miss the ready go. By the way, we need to lock in.
Alter Ego pinning their tournament dreams on a Wigglytuff and a Gengar.
That's until we even realize it's a rollout Wigglytuff.
It could be.
My dream.
Could be.
Not happening.
I mean, you put the enemies to sleep and then hit with the Dream Eater combo, you're looking at big KOs, so.
It's a lot of defense reduction with that sleep condition.
Whoa! That was fast.
Yeah, with the side-up passive proc, it felt like that might have been Zeraor's chance to get a chase. There was no big push available, but won't have the opportunity. Shingdi instead just going to rotate back to the central area. Wants a consistent level 5.
Very good hollow air on the Jigglypuff. I'm a fan of that.
Oh, yeah. Top tier. Not roll down, just defense curl. Yeah.
Oh, stole that. Took the blue buff away.
Wow, Shingdi going to be lacking.
Slime is all over this map.
Uh-huh.
What a problem.
Slime has had a real standout performance. I mean, this entire team, incredible, but Slime has been so scary the whole tournament. From match
That's
one.
a pretty good sing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hitting a few. I think Obeon, the only one to really not be too worried thanks to the evolution mid-cast of the Sing, but still did fall asleep in the end. But no one from Alter Ego can really jump on top of that.
I want this to go to game 5, so we can say that Wigglytuff delivered.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, do you remember this combo happening?
No way!
Jeez, soon, putting this first pick side up to work with a Surf Steal, taking away that red buff and a knockout for Ikura, not even level 4 yet. I mean, Umbreon does struggle in the early game.
It's Hex Gengar.
All right.
There goes Hex Gengar.
There goes Wigglytuff.
Yeah, soon.
If they walk down into a dual wing beat right here, this could be really rough.
Yeah. Turn.
It's an attempt.
Oh
there
my
wasn't something
gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Obion says, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah. Okay, so interesting little thing here. They are choosing stored power on the Espeon, but I really like Side Shock into sleep, right? It sets them still, it lowers their defenses, does a chunk of damage. That was a pretty strong combo back when Espeon was actually one-shotting people with that.
C-Ray can get resets. That's all they're going to be looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a reality. Hex rips apart bulky things, so there is a reality they actually can deal with the Trevenant with Hex Gengar.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, immediately hexing in, but then you just get hit. Can you chase him? No.
Wow.
See, the first step that isn't being done is you need to be a Gengar. That is looking tougher than planned.
Gengar is one of the lowest levels on the map. That's so scary.
Not gonna lie, this isn't looking great.
Or Alter Ego.
Correct. I like the strategy, but they're not even getting a chance to try it. They're just getting run over so quickly. Like, it almost doesn't even matter what Pokemon they had. This is, I mean, it does, obviously, but this is rough. This is the most one-sided start we've seen this almost all of today, but certainly this set.
Yeah, this is, I mean, where was this Alter Ego against LG?
Insomnia playing out of their minds right now. Alter Ego, just no response. This Gengar needing a late game moment.
This Haunter is trapped. Gotta get some KOs somewhere.
Trapped on Haunter.
Nope, getting gapped again by Psyduck.
Well, this is a hard game for them so far. Big Unite move from Zera. They might be able to make something happen. No, gets pushed out.
Ice forced into that side strike to try to bail out Xingdi. And the Mega Mewtwo Y, you just simply gotta retreat to your goal zone.
Wow.
I feel like we're talking a lot about how these options aren't working, but we do also have to talk, I feel, about how well Insomnia is playing this.
Agreed.
Especially off a shifted role and not shifted Pokemon, too. They look extremely clean. They haven't had to shift very much at all the entire tournament, but they are immediately, like, at 100%.
We're almost level 12 Garchomp in 5 minutes. I mean, it's such an incredible early game for a Pokemon that is normally kind of chided and chastised for its bad early game.
It's got a good first, like, 3 levels.
Something fun to notice, even a team that loves to play off-meta stuff refuses to play Dig Earthquake Garchomp.
That would be a bridge too far.
Yeah, they were like, look, we're not crazy.
You've got to get this. You've got to get this knocked out.
Oh,
Dude, that might be the game. That might be the game.
Wow.
that feels like the nail in the coffin more than I can even say.
Come on!
Oh, Icar, why are you sticking around? Just run.
Oh, the speed berry! The berry! Oh, you can take it! Oh, didn't want to ego check. Didn't want to ego check. Still, though, managed to get out of that situation alive.
It's gonna land to massive overdone. Insomnia sitting at 325 points.
Xingdi is level 12, so
Yeah, Xingdi is, keeping pace. They need to.
that's huge.
That's great.
Yeah, finally, Slime getting slowed down a little bit.
All right. Seeing into the damage from Xingdi is going to be huge as well, if we're being honest. Perfectly sized to match.
Solid fight for them.
Yeah, good 4v1.
All right,
It
9-4.
worked. Okay.
All right,
It was
9-4.
a good plan.
To sleep. Garchomp Unite, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're unstoppable, so you're not worried about the weekly sleep at that
9-4.
moment.
Getting the Garchomp down.
Okay, 94.
All right.
All right,
Look at the scoreline is still 300 points.
It was a Unite move too, so not having the Gengar Unite to kind of push on that tier 1, a little bit of a scary spot. Alter Ego just trying to pull, I mean, honestly playing a little scared at the moment. Objective win, but immediately pulling back.
Yep.
I will say if Ultra Ego wins this, I feel like they win the tournament, right? If you can make this comeback.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
It is a monumental comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already been a monumental comeback. They obviously haven't won yet, but just even to be at this fighting chance at 255 is huge.
Oh man, look at this.
These points might be insurmountable as well, actually.
No one there to respond. I mean, oftentimes we'll see teams at this stage of the game leave one player back on a jump pad just to try to prevent something like that, but Alter Ego all inning on this Regieleki now.
They just want to make sure their opponents can't get it, you know, because it's so devastating, so they just have to rip here.
They were Scyther and B2 IR right now. Huge flank, great Wiggly, tough response. This is dangerous.
This is
so
scary.
dangerous for Insomnia.
Starlight Recital's out.
Cleanse the side strike. Yeah.
Trevenant's down. Gengar needs to convert a KO somewhere, though.
Healing back at the moment. Now they have the healing, so this is one of the big benefits of Alter Ego's composition.
Oh, they need to get a big score in here while it's still instant.
Red does not have the wish healing. They're going to go down. Insomnia taking a couple of targets. Gengar duel.
Oh, straight under, popped up.
They're going in.
You know,
They take that one.
They got him.
The last seconds of that Unite move from Gengar, they're able to take it down. Now, of course, this point lead is wild. So step one, great skirmish. Step two, win the game.
I think they just have to rip it right now. I don't know if they have too many other options, and it does look like they agree with that.
They're gonna go, starting to rip it right now. Rayquaza is so extremely Sarah or a Unite move.
It's Insomnia!
Wow. Usa Kazu of Insomnia taking the Rayquaza, effectively pulling the rug out from underneath Alter Ego in that moment. Oh my word, in front of the hometown crowd too.
I will say it was a great attempt to make a comeback from a nearly unwinnable situation, but it was not enough. Insomnia are playing like maniacs in this grand final set. They just got better and better as it went on. I mean, they were
played at best all day.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy MVP award for
Without
me.
a doubt.
Without a
Without a doubt. Holy. Okay, Insomnia, you're going to Worlds, baby.
well deserved.
They're going to visit the world's largest marble.
In Anaheim, California.
Hey, what a cool weekend for this team. I mean,
Do the pose.
3, 2, 1.
Insomnia, your champions of the Asia Champions League 2025.
wow.
World Championship bound.
What a weekend for them. I mean,